3-minute theory. This lesson covers major scale degrees and labels. The past couple lessons focused on building and writing major scales. As we go forward, it's going to be important to put a label on each note in a major scale, not just for the sake of understanding the major scale, but because the major scale is our jumping off point for describing other types of scales, intervals, and chords. So, in the major scale, you can label the notes by scale degree, and it's pretty straightforward. Here's an F major scale. The first note of the scale, F, is the first scale degree. The second note of the scale is G, second scale degree. And that continues up through the 7th scale degree, which in this case is E. After that, we reach F again, and the numbering starts over at the first scale degree. So if we have a 2-octave F major scale, here's what those scale degrees look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it starts over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here's another F, so that is 1. Later in this series, we're going to get into harmony and chord progressions. At that point, these scale degrees are going to be very important because you'll learn about what kinds of chords are built on each scale degree. And when we eventually get into topics like 2-5-1 progressions, you'll have a better idea of where those numbers come from. Each scale degree also has a name. The first scale degree is the tonic, second scale degree, supertonic, then mediant, subdominant, dominant, submediant, and leading tone, and then we're back to our 1, so that is the tonic again. These labels tend to be more important for classical theory. Most non-classical musicians think of scale degrees in terms of numbers. So unless you're taking a college theory class, it's not super important to memorize those terms except for the tonic, the dominant, and the leading tone. Definitely make yourself familiar with those. The tonic is the first scale degree. It's common to conflate the terms root and tonic. The root is the note a chord is built on. We'll get into that later in the series. The tonic is the note a scale is built on. The dominant is the 5th scale degree, and later in the series we'll be getting into dominant chords. And the leading tone is the 7th scale degree. This note has a strong pull toward the tonic, and it will be important as we get more into harmony. The next lesson covers key signatures. When that lesson's ready, I'll post a link at the end of this video. Meanwhile, for more guitar lessons, music theory, and solo guitar arrangements, please subscribe.